Hi, welcome to Christine's Corner. We're outside here in Bristol, Connecticut at the Boulevard. And my guest here today is Jared. Welcome, who does wood carving. And we're going to find out more about the background. And he carved this. So can you tell us how long you worked on this and what are you doing here today?
Sure. Today I'm here at the Boulevard and I'm going to be doing a repair and maintenance job to the carving I did a few years ago. Here you can see there's a lot of rot in the deer's face. It could be from the salt and the stuff from the roads from the winter times. It might not be. But what I'm going to do is cut off the face part here, and I brought a fresh piece of wood that I will Gorilla Glue and secure to this, and then I will recarve and resculpt the whole deer head and make it look like it was never here or always here.
I love the face on this guy, but yeah, he has weathered quite a lot.
Sure.
And I didn't know that you can just cut his head off, literally, and put a new one on. Did you already carve it?
Sure. I did not already carve it yet. I brought a separate chunk from another similar species of tree, a pine tree, to do it. I appreciate all the effort that people have been doing to do the wood filler in here and to touch it up. Sometimes the wood filler itself, if it's not properly treated behind it, will actually extend or increase the amount of damage that's done because it will actually hold the moisture in. And here there's some wood filler that was done that is still loose, and that right there could hold the moisture behind it. So I'm going to get rid of all that. I'm going to Gorilla Glue some wood shims in all these cracks and then resand it all down, retexture it, repaint it. So, you know, you'll be able to notice a little bit of the differentiation, but it'll be fine.
That seems a lot. So do you think other people came and tried to fix it with the wood glue?
Sure, that's what people did with the wood filler, and it's great. They did a great job trying to preserve it. To me, it shows how much Bristol really cares about this carving and cares about, you know, just cares about the artwork that's in the town and the support and appreciation that Bristol has for such a piece like this. So for people to keep trying to preserve it rather than just watching it deteriorate just says a lot about Bristol.
There's a lot of traffic here. Very sorry. I hope you can hear all this very well. So, Jared, what is do you have a website that people to get more information? And can you tell us how long you've been doing this and what made you get started on it?
Currently, I only have Facebook. So Facebook, if you look up JareBear Chainsaw Carvings on Facebook, you can find me. I've been doing it for about 11 years now, carving all over the state and in New York and Massachusetts and stuff. So it feels real good to be able to do it. And I like that people take an interest in trying to preserve their carvings rather than just let them go to waste, and, you know, it gives the tree a new life.
We're going to pan this, but can you tell us all the animals in here, and was it really hard to do all the detail on here?
Sure. Starting way at the top is an eagle. I have a raccoon, a squirrel. There's a bear with a cardinal on its wrist. And finally, the deer at the bottom. It took me about 5 days to do this particular carving. The Bristol Arts Council that commissioned me to do this, you know, I kept trying to tell them that I kept finding rot here or there, and they have to get rid of the rot. So then they kind of just let me do what I think would have fit best in this carving with the material that was left. So I appreciate them trusting me and giving me this chance and opportunity. So when I'm done here today, it'll be all cleaned up, repainted, cracks will be filled, and the new deer face will be on, and we'll be, you know, this will be all updated for many more years to come.
That's really great. I hope they're paying you to revitalize it. Not saying they wouldn't, of course. But that's great that you can do that like that. Do you think you have to come back every year or 6 months, or what's usually the term that you have to refix it?
No, after this, we should be good. The tree kind of revealed everywhere it wants to crack and split. So once we repair this, it'll be a permanent fix. It's not to say that it won't break down in other areas or open up in another area around the face or something like that down the line. But Bristol's done a great job of maintaining it and sealing it and taking care of it. The whole carving was carved so that all the water would run away, so no water would really sit directly on it. And I can see that it worked out great because there's no real areas that are really rotted or anything.
You do excellent work. I love your colors too. Besides, I mean, working with a chainsaw to do all this. Did you teach yourself, or how did you do this? I know when I've interviewed you before, you said it. You just look at the tree and you just seems like that they're sitting there waiting for you to carve them out.
No, I'm self-taught. I just went from, hoping that everybody would like my work to thinking I could do it to now knowing I can do it. So it's just a confidence from having so much support from so many great people around. Saying even as much as beeping when they drive by or something like that just means a lot. So that's what keeps me going and keeps me doing this.
What do you do during your day job?
Full time, I'm a teacher in a maximum security prison, so I teach the inmates manufacturing and trying to give them a skill so they can get a job when they get out and get on with their lives and be productive members of society. And at night, I do my carving, kind of protect these trees and give these trees a new life. And then during the day, I try to help my students and give them a new life when they get out and help them. So that's what it's all about.
That's good that you're giving to the community, the ones who can't see, and they're giving them hope to do something else with their lives. Carving, right? And I thought you were also a school teacher. Did you used to be a school teacher?
Yeah, I'm still a teacher.
Oh, you still?
Yeah, so I'm still a teacher. I just teach in a prison now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you did both.
No more public school.
No more?
No more. Just in the prison setting now.
Yeah. So, how long do you think this tree will last like this? I know you said this should be it, but
as long as it's sealed a couple times a year, it should last many, many years to come. I mean, it's been 3 or 4 years now, and other than the paint kind of fading a little bit, and then the deer face, it held up really well. So yeah, so it should be good. It should be good for many years to come. And if an issue happens, they get a hold of me, and I'll be more than happy to come back out and service it again.
So I'm reading your T-shirt. It says JareBear Chainsaw Carvings. Who supplies your wood or sponsors you?
Superior Products in Milldale, Connecticut. They support me with the chainsaws. Log Dogs Tree Service in Cheshire, they support me with the logs, and they're just a local family. And they also have oil dogs there as well for the oil. And Sign was up on the Berlin Turnpike. They helped me with the T-shirts and the logos and decals and stuff. So many people just helping each other. It's really nice.
Yeah, that is really nice that they help you, and you're a place to get your wood too, and they sponsor you. I've seen you at a couple of fairs. Do you still do fairs?
I don't. If I do one, it will be the Berlin Fair this year, but I'm not sure if I have enough time to do it. So if I have time, then I'll do it. But if not, then then I won't be doing any fairs except for the open house at Superior Products, October 9th, I believe it is. And it's just a one-day open house. So,
well, I hope to see you at the Burling Fair. That's where I seen you. It was the Burling Fair. But I had seen this first, and I was like, all right, who did this? How can I look them up? And beautiful work. There's also another person who does what you do too, here in Bristol, and I hope to interview him someday too, because you're both excellent. And to do this on your own, that's even more amazing that you weren't taught this. And so if say if I have a tree that I had cut down and I want some kind of animal, do you do that?
yeah, so this is called an on-site carving. So it's still rooted into the ground. So if people just get rid of the top half of the tree, then I set up my scaffolding all around it, and then I carve whatever they want. Or I can take a log that they have on the ground somewhere and stand that up and make that into an animal that they can move around their property. But I like doing these because you get one shot. So there's the stress and the pressure of making sure you get it right the first time. You can't take the tree out of the ground and put a new one in. Right. So
I was going to ask, what if you go, oops, and there goes the head. I mean, but you are building a new head and with a new log, new wood. I would try not to do that. Right, exactly. You look confident enough that doesn't happen. Pardon the noise again. So I've seen you on Facebook with your website, and I've seen a lot that you've done, even little miniature like Christmas ornaments, like bears and people's animals that have passed or are here. Do you do that too still?
Yep. So I do little 6-inch tall ones that are dogs. People send me pictures of their pets, dogs particularly, and I make little 6-inch replicas of them. And usually around Christmas time is where they're pretty busy. People try to get those as Christmas gifts. And then I do all the way up to huge ones like this. So people just have to contact me and ask me what, if I can do it, and I'll be more than happy to do my best to get it done for them.
How big do you think this tree is? Have you done this size before and bigger?
Yes, I've done bigger. The tallest I feel comfortable going is 14 feet. Yeah, so I don't want to go much taller than that, just for safety reasons and stuff like that. So, so that would be the tallest I would feel comfortable going. But usually customers are around 12 feet is the best height.
This is awesome work. So you can't travel with this to show other people what you do. I'm sure many pictures. I am so happy that I met you and tell us what you do. I would love to see you work on this tree. But you said it. You drew. There goes another happy person. They love your work. That's great. You said you put glue on this or something, or you have to put glue. You have to wait for it. But I'd like to see you just work on it. You don't mind me recording you?
Once I put my headphones on, I have music that plays, so I can't hear anything, and then I have my mask to get the sawdust. So kind of the world goes away. So whoever watches, but I don't know who's around me, so they just gotta be mindful. I'm not really looking around for them. I'm in this zone. So.
Hi. So anything you want to tell us more about what you do, or maybe or how far you would go, what area you're from?
I don't know. I've gone all over Connecticut, and I've done a couple in New York and Massachusetts. So, whatever people want me to do, I'm ready to do.
Oh, thank you so much again. That is Jared. Welcome from JareBear Chainsaw Carvings. For more information, go to the website.
Sure. Jared, you can take a look up Jared Welcome on Facebook, and then you'll find my carving webpage, JareBear Chainsaw Carvings.
Thank you so much. And we're just going to watch you for a little bit. Thank you.
Sometimes life just happens. Don't worry. Farmington Motorsports will get you back on the road and at a fair price. From towing to tires, emissions to transmissions.
Our ASC certified techs do it all.
Farmington Motorsports is a family-run business. We're a Napa Auto Center and AAA approved. We work on all makes and models from preventative maintenance to major repairs.
And every repair is backed by our 2-year, 24,000-mile nationwide warranty.
When life happens to you, don't worry. Farmington Motorsports.
I'm your host, Kurt Barwis. Today, I have a very special guest, Dr. Andrew Lin.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Veterans Corner. My name's Chuck Wooden.
Decision for ourselves for this week, if we want to be made well.
Hi, welcome to the crack of dawn. It's Dawn Lombardi. I'm starting the painting. It's going to be the cliffs with some water. Love it.
He took me on the sets of Lost in Space, Batman.
Everybody has a story. What's yours? Until next time.